So this week I bought a decent amount of cars. On Friday I bought a bunch of old cars ranging from 1992 to let's see, I think 2005, 6, somewhere along that. And I bought like 131 cars. But this video is going to be the stuff that I bought regularly, like from stores and junk, and a few other things that I got. Let's see. And today was Kday. So if you saw this video later, it's probably no longer Kday, but you could probably still find the stuff from that day in store. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Start off with the first thing I got this week. This is a Datsun 24OZ. I got this from Food Plus. They had a whole bunch of cars and a dump bin for like several months, and I decided to go through them. As I was going through them, I was picking out all the damaged cars. There were a bunch that were opened, and not all of them were stolen, but there were a few cars loose on the bottom. And I think someone threw some kind of sugar on there, because as I was digging through it, there was this powdery-like substance, and it smelled real sweet. Take a look at this. I mainly wanted to look there to see if there was anything that I wanted or didn't get. But pretty much up to date with everything except like treasure hunts. I don't try to pursue treasure hunts that much because they're harder to find and they cost a lot of money. Like 20 bucks for a super and a few bucks for a regular. Next thing I got this from Goodwill. This is the Plymouth, what is it called? It has the name on the inside, I think. Or is it Chrysler? This is Chrysler. Okay, let's see. Plymouth Arrow funny car. Now this was a Hot Wheels. This came to Target, and it was like the retro series or something. Yeah, so I assume this may have because Target donates a lot of stuff to Goodwill, and this was probably something that was just loose, and they just gave it to them. I paid 50 cents for this. Good price. It's all metal. I already have this casting too. They put a sticker on it. For some reason, at Goodwill, they have stickers that say salvage. So I don't know what those mean. If you know what those mean, leave it in the comments. Because I see a bunch of stuff there all the time that says salvage. Okay, the next thing I got, also from Goodwill, this was 50 cents. It's a Matchbox. I think it's a Ford. Ford F100 panel delivery 1955. This one had a sticker on it, and I kind of figured it was a Ford mainly because of the grille. It's nice. I don't think this had any damage on it, neither did this one, except that adhesive sticker on it. Okay, so I went to a rummage sale on Friday, and I got a few things. This is a vintage handheld game. It's called Mattel Basketball. I have a Mattel Football too, and this is pretty much similar to that. I think there's problems with this because it would just stop working in the middle of play. And your main point is to try to score a shot or whatever. Yeah, it seems to malfunction, so I don't know if I can fix that. Anybody know how to fix that? It just stops for some reason. It has a 2 on it. I think they might even still sell these, because sometimes they sell these at the store. I know they sell the football one. Yeah, these are kind of fun though. Go on to the next few things. I got these little controllers. These aren't as old as the Mattel thing. I think these were made by Jack's Specific or something like that. Plug and play. These were pretty cool actually. The games on here were pretty cool, and most of the games were based on shows that I remember as a kid. There was Rocket Power, SpongeBob, let's see, and The Fairly Odd Parents. There was also Jimmy Neutron, and I'm not really sure what else. I think there were 2 SpongeBob games in there. And the next one I have this Scooby-Doo one in the shape of a mystery machine. This would look cool on a shelf. Yeah, picture the gang looking all scared. I think it's because this monster on top of the roof. Now all of these things, both of these actually take batteries. I think they take like AA's or AAA's. I think it might be AA's. And I think these were expandable, so you could buy a card. I had a few of these. I think I had WWE Wrestling. I could never find the cards. I don't know if they ever made them or they intended to make them. But other than that, they're pretty cool. The games on this are pretty cool. They're more like retro style games. And you got Scooby-Doo in the back. And this does light up, I think. Yeah, there's a little light in here. And it's pretty cool. Let's see. And I may, hopefully, one day I might do a video on this. I have a lot of stuff a lot of videos. I'm gonna do a couple first edition videos because of those cards I bought the other day. Okay, so the next thing I have is this vintage, I guess that's what people like to call stuff from like 20-30 years ago. So this is a vintage like die-cast case. It's not specific brand or anything. It says real toy. So I think you could put pretty much Matchboxes or Hot Wheels in here. I think I had stuff like this. This is something that you could bring along with your kid. Your kid could bring along and store their Hot Wheels, and they can play whatever the hell they want. You got a roundabout right here. Yeah, I remember stuff like this. I think I had a few cases. It's pretty cool. Here's this side. Yeah, I saw these on eBay actually going for like $30, $20 or so. So it's pretty cool to get one real cheap. I'm not sure if I'm really gonna use it, because it is the right kind of case actually. Like it will fit under my bed, but it's one-sided, so it might be a little difficult to use. Time will tell if I keep it or not. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the regular haul stuff. So I'm gonna get to the Kmart stuff, which is right here on the floor. I didn't buy a whole lot. A lot of people there, they buy a shitload of them. They fill the whole cart up. And some people already said they bought like 4 or 5 mail-ins, or they're getting 4 to 5 mail-ins. So I don't know if they all the cards off. You know, there's probably a bunch of duplicates. I know a lot of the Kmart's, you don't really get a lot of new stuff, except on Kday. Okay, let me get this out and I'll tell you how it was. So I think there was about 12 cases, 12 of these cases. I took the case home with me as a souvenir, and I could store stuff in it. It's pretty stiff too. But there were 12 cases that were new, and then they would call people with these type of tickets. I was in the third lot, so I didn't get to open a new case. I ravaged through an older case, or not older case, a previously thumbed through case. Yeah, so there were a bunch of people there. Some of those people could be scalpers, because they're the kind of people that do that. So I pretty much got everything I wanted. I had a list because I wanted to be sure. I didn't know exactly what the treasure hunts were, and I'm not sure if anybody found one. I think they were afraid to tell you what they found. But it says, so I assume it was the Dune Crusher and the Carbonic, but I'm not 100% sure on that, and I don't think I found those. Dune Crusher wasn't that great anyway, so if I found it, big whoop. But I did find all the Kmart exclusive colors. Let's see here. I'm missing one here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I believe these were all of them. We got the custom Ford Bronco, 73 Pontiac Firebird, Corvette C7R, and Subaru WRX STI, I guess. Originally, I probably wasn't gonna buy these because I already had them and I didn't really care much for them. But since they were exclusive, I thought I'd pick up a few. Last time the last Kday, those cars disappeared as soon as they came out, and with Kmart's going out of business, they're probably going to be harder to find. I originally I was going to go to a different Kmart, but that one, it was on the going out of business list, and I pretty much assumed that they weren't going to have anything. I did go there the day before, and they had cars marked down at like 83 cents. They had the Halloween. I said this in my, what is that video? The one where I bought all those cars for 50 cents or whatever. But, yeah, so they had the Halloween ones. I don't know what else they had. But here's some other stuff. This was the first to market. I didn't buy all of them. I actually couldn't find the gasser. A lot of people bought those pretty much to sell. And some guy on Instagram already wanted to sell me one. But the thing is, there's so much hype on this stuff, you'll eventually find them. Or at least I can find them. I remember when I first started collecting in 2014, the gasser was on my watch list. I bought it from Walgreens for $1.19, and then it showed up everywhere. It showed up like Food Plus, fucking Walmart, every place. So it wasn't that hard to find after a while, so I assume the gasser won't be. This is the 77 Pontiac Firebird, and you can see why everybody wanted this. I only found one. I didn't even find this in my case. After everybody was going through the case, this was on the table. So I don't know if someone set it aside, but, you know, if it's not in your hand, it doesn't belong to you, I guess. But I don't think I took it from someone. I think other people are looking for this one, and, you know, this one I could probably find again. You know, I think last year, I bought the Batmobile, and the 2016 one, you know, I thought that was going to be hard to find, and it was everywhere again. And I traded that one, the first one I got from Kday. Next thing I got is Perfect Speed, which is a new casting. I'll do a video on this one. I don't think, is this supposed to be a 17 car? You know, this one doesn't have a QR. Oh, I guess they changed it. Yeah, I think this is a 2017 car. Does it say? You know, it doesn't have a year. Yeah, that's weird. But still pretty cool. It says 2015 on the back, though. I assume this is Q case right there, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was 2017. It doesn't say anything. But it still looks like the old card art. But I think it is 2017. Maybe they just special released it. Next thing I got, 2008 Lancer Evolution. There are a bunch of these. I don't think people cared for them. It seems like people on Instagram love this stuff, but in real life, no one cares. This one I might keep in the package for a little bit because it's scuffed, and I might return it eventually. See that little scuff? But it's a pretty cool car. I got the Super from 2015. Okay, next thing, they actually put out some new stuff. I think they put it out especially for this day. This is the Lamborghini Huracan LP 422 Super Trophy. Fuck it. But, is this a new casting? I think it is a new casting, but this is an international card. Still pretty cool. I could have gotten this a lot sooner. They had one at Toys R Us, but they had a special sale, buy one, get one cheaper, whatever. And this is the only car I could find there. So I never picked it up, but I was lucky to find one. I did find one in a case, but I didn't take it because I already had that. So if you get there early enough, look at the racks, shelves, bins, whatever the hell they have. Because you're only allowed 5 cars when you go through a case. At the beginning, at least my store, but I think it might be the same for everybody. So look at the things, and then you don't have to sacrifice this when you could have gotten something better. Oh, and another thing, this store had the Gran Turismo set, and a lot of people are going nuts for the Skylines. There were like 4 or 5 Skylines, and there were a lot of collectors there, so I assume they didn't care much for those. But I think they may have. They also had Halloween sets, and the Bone Shaker was missing, obviously, but I was able to get that without a fuss. Next thing I got is this 2016 little poster. This is the mail-in car. I think this will cost you around maybe $30. I think you gotta buy 20 cars, and then you gotta send in this little cardboard in, and your receipts, which is more of a hassle. I know Walmart does a club thing, which is a lot easier, but you could cheat a lot on that. This you can't. But here's the little poster. This they had to raffle off, so they took the tickets that were already called and mixed them back in their little jar, and I got called, so I got this. Oh, and the frame I bought from Dollar Tree, and it's a certificate frame, so it's like 10.5. Don't buy anything smaller because it will not fit. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if these Kday cars are really going to be that hard to find if you don't go to Kmart. It will be hard to find. But when I was leaving, there was a bunch left, so I don't think a lot of people cared for them. Originally, I was going to try to buy a case, and then I wouldn't have to go to Kday, but it worked out. Some guy was actually trying to sell me this stuff on Instagram. And I don't really care to get a whole lot. I don't even buy stuff on Instagram because there's a hassle. You're better off buying more because the shipping will even out per car. And I just don't feel like spending money like that. On eBay, sometimes they offer free shipping. I think that's pretty much about it of all the stuff I have to say. It wasn't a great of a Kday, but it was okay. Oh, and these cars were $1.09, which a lot of stores they were 99 cents or less. I think Toys R Us is also the same, but I think that's about it. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.